for business organizations how to come out of this problem, how to grow further, and how to stabilize the business organizations, how to bring in new products to the market is a very big challenge. So keeping in view, when I discussed with Colin, he is into this particular profession at present from last 5 years. He's a pioneer in digital marketing in his country. So I thought of discussing with him, and on our request, he agreed for sharing his thoughts and experience to all our participants here. So I thank Colin for accepting our invitation and agreeing, spending his valuable time at the weekend, even though different timings. So it is morning for us, he is in a different time. What is the time at present for you, Colin?
Actually it is 6:42 a.m.
Okay. Oh, early morning, 6:42. See, he is ready from almost an hour. So early morning, 6 o'clock, he is ready. And here we are at 11 o'clock. Thank you very much for that, Colin. I'll just give a brief introduction. I know him as a student. From the day I have seen him, one of the best foreign students I have seen in my whole teaching career of 30 years. And even as a student, I am very proudly to say that he was teaching his fellow friends on different subjects. The way he used to dress, way he used to walk, and he used to discuss with the faculty, all are first class way of interaction, excellent communication. And from that time, we know he is going to be achieving something great, because he had several dreams, as he was discussing just now before start of this. He has several dreams, and one of the most disciplined and intelligent student I have seen in my career. So from the day one, I have seen him the same, even after 1 year or so, or now also, same discipline I can see. He is ready before us. He was ready for the webinar. So Colin is basically a Google certified digital marketing strategist who have more than 5 years experience in training and counseling many people in different industries across the country, Cameroon. And he also trained many business professionals therein in different sectors. More than thousands of people have been trained in last 5 years. And he's also teaching the students along with his corporate exposure. He's also an associate lecturer in digital college in two different campuses. One is Douala and other one is Paris campus. So he goes across different countries also for teaching students. So we are very fortunate enough to have Colin today with us. He is going to discuss the topic digital marketing and a strategy for a new product launch. So I welcome you wholeheartedly, Colin, for this webinar. Thank you for joining, and I transfer the mic to you. Everybody is eagerly waiting for you to give your lecture. So I will take off from here. I'll discuss further. So I request participants, any questions are there, please put into the chat box, and coordinator is there. She will take it up, or then discuss with the speaker there. Thank you very much, Colin. You can go ahead, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you. It's a great pleasure. I mean, it's a very great pleasure. After so many years, and we meet again today. This is the power of technology. And yes, that's why, yeah, and that's why our topic today is based on technology.
Yes.
How we can use digital marketing to launch a new product on the market. This is our topic. I request the admin to stop sharing the screen so I can share my presentation.
Yes, yes. Anusha ma'am, he will share the PPT. You can just remove the poster what we have done now, what you have put now. Allow him to share the PPTs now. Anusha ma'am, are you there? try once, Colin. I think you can do it.
Yeah,
Anusha ma'am,
yeah.
can you just take out the screen, what
It,
you have
it,
shared now? He will share the PPTs.
it is okay. It is okay.
1 minute, sir. 1 minute. Yes, he can.
Yes, yes.
Sir, can you? Yes, sir.
Yeah, he is able to do it. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see my screen from there?
Yes.
Oh, good.
We are able to.
Digital marketing as a strategy for new product launch. This is a hot topic. I mean, a very hot topic, because across the world, we have seen a lot of product launch failure. And most of the time, people believe new products in the market fail because the product was not good. But I will maybe surprise some people here today by saying that it is not only about the product quality. Success or failure of any new product launch do not rely only on the quality of the product. As we'll see in this presentation, at first we'll understand what is digital marketing first, and after that we'll see how we can build a funnel, online funnel, to introduce our new product on the market, and how we can bring targeted customer or targeted audience to our funnel, then to our landing page. We'll see what is landing page later in this presentation. After that, we'll see how we can plan our new product launch so that we will avoid any failure opportunities. How then can we use social media to meet launch goals? Because today, one of the famous things that we have on the internet is social media. And social media are available everywhere in the world. But if you don't know how to use it as a company to launch your new product, I strongly believe it will not be of any use for your strategy. And then we'll see in the conclusion. First, launching something new into the marketplace is a big deal. Yes, if we have any corporate members in this meeting, then that person will agree with me. One of the toughest things that we have when we are planning any business is how to make it successful in the market for the first time. We need to raise awareness about the product or the service. Then we need to find our target audience. We need to convert our target audience to leads. And then we need to convert leads to deal, and convert deal to repeated deal. It's not only about converting your leads to customers, because someone that buys for the first time might not come for the second time. So we have to define our strategy in such a way that we ensure that people that come to our company, or that people that buy our products or services, will come for the next time again. We'll see that. So whether you are introducing a recent service upgrade or a physical product, how you launch can be the big difference between success and failure. So whether it is an existing product that people already know, but you are now upgrading to the next stage of the product or service, that might be a great challenge for your company. Or even if it is a new product, a quality product that you are putting for the first time into the market, you have to take into consideration first the customer needs, what people are looking for, and how can your product help them solve their different problems. Because if the product or service is, if the product or your service is not able to help the target audience to solve their different daily problems, then I can assure you that you are going towards failure. So Basically, in this presentation, we will use digital marketing tools and strategy to raise awareness about a new product or service, then to drive new customers, then convert them into repeated deals. This is our strategy. We might use different digital channels like social media, like a search engine, like mobile application, web application, website, and so on. But at the end, when we don't have deals, when we don't have awareness about our product or service, the strategy is nil. If you go through books online or even through blogs and websites, searching for the definition of digital marketing, you might see the same definition that I'm giving here today. Like any type of advertising that you deliver through any digital channels like social media, mobile application, email, website application, or search engine, and so on, will be called as digital marketing. But when you come into practice, so when you come into designing a digital marketing strategy and implementing it for a new product, there is a lot of processes that will enter into the concept. First thing that digital marketers face as challenge on the internet is attention, driving target audience attention. Because we are dealing into what we call 3.0 website now, or web communication, 3.0. And in this 3.0 web communication, it is an open and multiple way communication where any user can load any information throughout the web. Say, for example, on your Facebook personal profile, you can put anything you want as information, a video, a text, an image, and so on. And for that reason, there is a lot of information coming at the same time on the internet, so that your target audience is now confused about what is the right information and which one is the wrong information. That's why attention is the most difficult thing to get on the internet. So to make people feel like interested in what you are offering as service or product in the market, using internet, first challenge will be driving your target audience attention. And how do we do that? I will show you in the next slide. We built a funnel, a sales funnel with an interesting lead magnet. What is lead magnet here? It is maybe a service or even a product that you give either for free or at low cost as possible to drive your target audience attention. That service or product must have a value added to your target audience so that they will stop doing what they are actually doing on internet and listen to you. When they start listening to you, you know that you have raised what we call awareness. Make them interested in what you are selling as product or service. And from there, you will push them into the decision-making point. And there is strategy also to push your target audience to decide for the time to buy, to decide also the amount of money they will spend with you. We have a lot of strategy for that. Then when you push your target audience to the decision point, they will take the action. And the action here being buying your product or service. So a lead magnet help you to go into a target audience and create awareness about your product. We call that attraction. You attract your target audience on the internet and create awareness about your product or service. But if you create awareness online and you are unable to deliver the service or to deliver the product, then you definitely make unhappy potential customers. And you know what? On the internet, people most of time will trust the voice of a potential customer or an existing customer rather than the voice of the seller. Simple example: when you enter any e-commerce website in India, like Myntra.com, Jabon.com, and so on, and you want to buy a new product, a product that you have never experienced before, what you do, you select the product and you will read the feature, the description of the products. Then after description, you see the price. Go below and look for the feedback of those customers that bought the product before you. You will see what people are saying about the product. If it is a mobile phone, you will say, oh, the mobile phone is not good. It is getting hit. The mobile phone, the camera is so poor. And then you will see, thank God I read the comment before I place my order. You will just go in your, in your profile or in your basket, and then you will cancel the order. You will cancel the order there. At this point, we say you have been influenced, negatively influenced by the existing customer or by previous customers that experienced the product. That's why in a launching process, while many products or services fail during the first 3 years of the launching process, just because the top management of the company and all stakeholders focus on the product quality and only the product quality. They don't take into consideration the customers' needs, specific needs of their target audience. They don't understand the dynamics behind the decision-making process. What makes someone to decide when and how to buy a product or a service? It's not only about the primary characteristics or the primary feature of the service or the product. I will take an example that you will understand maybe better than me. I will take the example of Tata Nano. It is a car manufactured by Tata Motors. It is a great company that we all know in India. Tata Nano was designed to solve a problem that maybe at the producer and the manufacturer side, they consider it as a problem, but at the user side, it was not a problem at all. The main objective why Mr. Tata decided to create the model, the Tata Nano model, was to solve the problem of low class citizen who cannot afford a big car of so many lakh of rupees. But at that time, at the design time, they forgot that buying a car is not only because we want to drive a car, we want to ride a car. Buying a car most of time is just because the user want to showcase their social level. They want to show how wealthy they are. People don't buy a car just because they need to move from one place to another. People buy a car because they want to make difference between them and other people who cannot afford a car. Then Tata Nano was a car for everybody, including low class. And immediately, what happened? People labeled Tata Nano as cheap car. So instead of a pride of having a Tata Nano, immediately it became a shame driving in a Tata Nano. Oh, see, his car is just a Tata Nano. So this person is so poor. This is what people labeled as feeling they have with a Tata Nano. And we all know what happened later. They hardly sold 8,000 pieces and then closed down the deals. And yeah, they redesigned into a new model, but the model Tata Nano is now gone. This is a sound example of how a product can fail on the market, but being a good product. Yes, if we compare only on the base of the price, I mean, price-wise, when we compare Tata Nano with other vehicles, cars, we can understand if you send that car here in my country, you will make a fortune. But in the Indian environment, the concept was wrong, totally wrong. So we have to create a lead magnet, something that will make people focus their attention to what we are selling as product or service. And on internet, there is a lot of ways we can create awareness about our service or product. I will tell you my experience when I came here in my country in 2015. Immediately I was hired. I was hired as sales supervisor, country sales supervisor in an Indian company based here in Douala, in my country. And we were launching a new product, a coffee called Mac Coffee. So I discussed with the management. It was a company based in Singapore that was trying to introduce the new coffee in Cameroon through G-Light, G-Light being an Indian company based here in Cameroon. I was the project coordinator, so I was the sales supervisor of G-Light. We worked on the product, and the strategy was to enter the market with a price little bit cheaper than the actual leader, a coffee leading producer or manufacturer in Cameroon, which is Nestlé. Nestlé is producing Nescafé in Cameroon. So the idea was to put the price as low as people will rather consider our product as what they can afford, because we know the buying capacity of the people in this area. But we got shocked when we put the product on the market. Just 6 months after launching the product, it got failed. Not because the coffee was not good. Really, it was good. But people there was already a price framework, I mean, a price frame that people had in their mind when they are discussing about coffee matter in this country. So that if your price does not fall into that range, they label your coffee as fake, as, I mean, low quality, or maybe not a coffee at all. We enter the market with a difference of like $3. $3. There was difference, $3 difference regarding the price of the product. Then we did a lot of communication. I mean, it's a lot of communication. We hire brand promoters, and then we hire street cars and so on. A lot of promotion we did, but immediately 6 months after, people labeled that coffee as low price, low, cheap coffee, so not interesting at all. And the product got failed. So when you are launching your product, make sure the price falls between the acceptable range. If it is too low, people will not buy. If it is too high, people will not buy. We all know examples of products that fail just because of the prices. Our next slide. On internet, when you are selling, I previously talked about attention. You have to drive attention of your target audience to a landing page. You will ask me a question, sir, why landing page when we already have a website? On your website, you have a lot of information. You have information about so many products and services that you have in your company. But actually, you want to launch a particular product on the market, and you want to drive attention of your target audience only to that particular product. That is why you will design a landing page, and on that landing page, there will be only one information regarding the product that you want to put in the market. So the idea is to focus all the audience on the same and unique information, which is your new product that you are launching. Even though you already have a website, it doesn't matter. You have to create a landing page. And on that landing page, you have to put only information regarding the new product. So landing page is a small website, to understand it easily. It is a small website, mostly comprised of only one page, and on the page you have information about the product, I mean, maybe the order process and so on. You then go on social media or on Google or any search engine. You run targeted ads. You run targeted ads, then bring people from social media, from Google, from any mobile application, bring them to your landing page through ads, online ads. When they reach the landing page, they can register, they can order, they can ask for a quotation, and you will now collect their data and follow up with other strategy like SMS marketing, like email marketing. So simply, when you have new products and you want to launch it on the internet, first you have to design your product such a way that it meets the target audience expectation and needs. This is first step. If your product is designed according to the target audience needs and expectation, then you have to raise awareness about the products. And how to raise awareness about the products? You have to build a sound funnel where you will create or you will build an interesting lead magnet. With your lead magnet, you run an ad, maybe on social media, maybe on Google, maybe on any mobile application, then drive traffic to your landing page. On the landing page, you have information regarding your product and service where the potential buyer or customer will register, will buy, will pre-order, or will ask for a quotation. Next, how then can we plan for a new product launch? As I told you before, product that meets customers' needs are the products that are most likely to succeed in the market. This is the first requirement of a successful new product launch. If your product doesn't meet customers' expectation or customers' need, there's no need of struggling to push the product into the market because you will not succeed in doing that. Design your product from the customer's problem side to the physical product or service design, not other way. The biggest mistake people do, they design the products, they make the production, and then they push the product into the market through push marketing strategy. At that time, the chances for you to fail in the launching process is very high. As you can see, 75 to 90% of new product launches fail. For the reason I explained before, not only because the price is not good, not only because the quality of the product is not good, but also because we did not take into consideration a lot of market dynamics, a lot of things that our target audience consider as valuable things regarding the kind of product or service you are offering. Next, strong positioning and message framework. You have to position your brand accordingly. If it is a low-cost brand, position it as low-cost brand. If it is a luxury brand, position it as luxury brand. If you miss the position, then your market strategy is half failed. Create your initial target audience. Create your target audience. When you are launching a new product, you must be aware of what you are targeting as, or whom you are targeting as potential customers. First, you have to follow your competitors. Then analyze the interaction, because on the internet we have that possibility, mostly on social media and blog and so on. You have that possibility that you can enter your competitors' maybe social media page, then see who are following your competitors, and then the comments or interactions that people are doing with the competitors' offer. At that time, you will understand who is your potential customer and design your product according to that potential customer needs. Then define your launching goals. Timing is one of the most important things when you are launching a new product, mainly when you are launching the new product using internet. What is your goal? Maybe, and for those who are familiar with online advertising, we have three big types of objectives when you are launching a new product. It might be for raising awareness about the brand when we are dealing with a new brand, or we might be looking for consideration. Consideration here is to push people to decide for an action, a specific action that you prepared for them, like downloading, like visiting your website, like registering, like watching a video. These are actions that you have decided before, and you build the tools that they need to carry out the specific actions that you defined. So you define your goals. It might be, as I said, awareness. It might be consideration, or finally, it might be conversion. Conversion here being transforming directly your visitor to cash, to money. And you will do that if and only if you have prepared yourself such a way I explained on the previous slides. So you have a landing page, you have a lead magnet, then you drive attention of the people and taking traffic from the social media, website, search engine, mobile application, and bring them to your landing page. And on that landing page, you have created a unique and specific product that meets directly the customers and the potential buyers' needs and expectation. If you do that, I can assure you that your product launch will be a success. I mean, a huge success. So map your customer journey. This is, we are still in the planning, how we organize ourselves to ensure successful launching product, new product launching success. Map your customer journey. Buying process on internet is a journey from the intention. So from the moment the person have the intention to buy to the moment that same person have carry out the action of buying. Between the intention and the action, there is a lot of behavioral, activities that the same person will display on the internet. For example, you want to buy a car. When you want to buy a car, first you plan, you have the intention, okay, I want a car next year. By that time, you will start looking for the car model, the brand. Will it be Suzuki? Will it be Mahindra? Will it be Tata? Which brand will I buy as a car? This is first. And from the moment I am looking for my brand, my behavior will change online because my attention will now be focused on any offer, any car offer on internet. I will go from website to website looking for the car model that I will buy next year, not this year, but next year. I'm in the process. So I have intention. This year I have intention, but my action will be carried out next year. If you are launching your new product, you must be able to identify people who have intention to buy your product or service online. And we have strategy for that. If you go on Google AdWords, Google Ads, simply, for any product or any service that you are creating an ad for, you have a list of first keywords, what people are entering in the search engine to search the product or the service that you are offering, keywords. Then you have something called Google Trend, what people are actually looking for. And then you have audience features, audience feature like location, like age, like gender, like interests, like interest also. So these are the things that you can go on the internet and gather and launch your product, being sure that you are discussing with the right target. So map your customer journey, and I explain it. It goes from the moment the customer has the intention to buy to the moment it will carry out the action of buying. Create a high quality customer experience. I told you, without a high customer quality experience, yes, first year you will succeed, you will sell because the product is new, the features are good, and the price also is good. So people will buy first year. And second year, they will come up with problem. So complaints. How do you handle your customers' problems, complaints, and so on? What is the experience your customer will have after buying your products? Will they feel good? Will they feel satisfied? Or if they are unsatisfied, what are the processes that you have designed to help them recover? That explains why most of the new products will get success for the first year. So people will buy it for the first year. This is normal. But then the second year, you will see the same brand declining and disappearing in the market because of the experience. After sale experience is not good. So make sure your customers are happy after they buy your products or service. Evaluate your measurement. Assess your process at any time. Go toward your customers, ask them questions about the feeling they have when they use your product or service. Most of time, and this is regarding startups, most startups, the problem, they have a lot of stress, financial stress. And when they start selling, okay, it is enjoyment. They will enjoy, okay, this is our sale, our first year sales, and they will forget the customer expectation. They will forget the customer after sales experience. So every single step of your process should be assessed, should be measured, should be evaluated, and then come up with gap. What is the change? What is the gap between what you are offering actually and what your potential customer or existing customer are really looking for, and bridge the gap. All right. Using social media to launch your new products, there is a strategy also, because digital marketing is a vast domain. It's a very large domain where I am pretty sure it is difficult to embrace all the domains of the digital marketing at the same time. Most of time, companies will focus only on social media because we have a lot of people who are interacting on the social media on a daily basis. If you take Facebook only, across the world, it's about 4 crore, if I'm not mistaken, 4 crore people using Facebook across the world. It is a huge market, but that market can be exploited only if you have a sound strategy. Specifically, when you are launching a new product or service, we have some idea for you here. First, teasing. What is teasing? Teasing is when you go on social media and you give a hint of what you want to say and let your target audience to guess what you are trying to say. For example, something big is coming. This is a teasing. What is big? What that something is? And when is it coming? How is it big? What are you talking about? People don't know. They will ask themselves this kind of question. And by the time they started asking the question, they will be on the hurry to discover what that big thing is. So you keep communicating with something big. Be ready. It is coming soon. What is coming soon? People don't know. We call this strategy as teasing. Then referral program. This is a strategy that almost passes everywhere on the internet, even offline. You can use a referral program offline to create not only awareness about your product, but to drive people towards your products. A referral program, it is simply a process in which you prime or reward customers for spreading the word about your product or service. See, someone bought your products or someone bought your service, then you give him maybe a voucher or a code or any discount. Ask that person to send the code to any of his relatives, and that person will get discount on the next purchase. This is called as referral. So you push people to refer your products or service and get rewarded for for the news, the good news that they are spreading outside there regarding your product or regarding your company brand, regarding your service. Then on social media, if you are launching a new product, one of the best strategy is to hire influencer. Let's say, for example, I am a manufacturer of a new sportswear, sweater, new sportswear. Then I want to launch that product in India. In India, nobody knows me. So for that reason, I will go and see the best Indian cricket player, Sachin. I think it's Sachin, right, Maisa?
Yes,
Actually,
sir.
yeah, sure. So I will go and meet Sachin, and then I will discuss with Sachin and sign a partnership. telling him, okay, please, if for your next cricket match, if you wear my sportswear, then I will give you this amount of money. Wear it, tell people that it is a good product. Once I do that, and then I come with my product in India, immediately, I mean the next day, you will see a lot of people rushing to my shop or to my company to get the product. This is not because my product is good. This is not because my brand is known. No, it is because I have used the image of a person well known in the area and the image of the person people really, really love. These kind of people are called influencer. We'll find influencer as musician. We'll have, players and sports like cricket, football in my country here. I mean, everywhere in the world, everybody knows Mila Rogers, Samuel Eto'o. These are influencers because they are famous players in the world. Lionel Messi and so on. They are famous players over the world. And you can see what kind of money they are making on Instagram, for example. It is it is one of the best way we use to create awareness about a new product or even an existing product. Because people trust them already on the internet, on social media. I explained to you before, I mean, my first slide, I explained to you that we are dealing in a 3.0 web environment where everybody, everywhere can load anything on internet. If everybody everywhere can load anything on internet, then the problem, the issue with trust will happen. People don't know what information is good, what information is from the right source, what information is a value added to them. So we have to hire someone that people already trust. At that time, whatever information we are passing to our market through the person will be taken as granted. Then on social media, I said the motto is video first. Video first. If you are selling anything you do on the internet, if you are not putting video first, on social media, if you are not putting video first, your strategy is half. Your strategy is half failed. You must design and record a nice video for the description of your product or service. Then you must also have video of testimony. Because when people use their product, they experience the product, they will come back with their feedback, with their experience. They will share the experience after using the products. What is the experience they have? Then you have to help them through videos understand that you have a good product, you have a good service, and so on. And lastly, to avoid product launch failure, this is my conclusion. To avoid your product failure, it is a must. It is a must to embrace new technology internally. When you are going on the internet, start from inside your customer, inside your company. See, if you are unable to sell your product to your fellow colleagues inside, then you will not succeed in selling that same product on the internet. So when you are embracing the new technology, test it internally first before going on the internet. Because when you go on the internet, it is already open to the public. And if the product is not good, or the product might be good, or the process is not good, then you are just heading towards a failure in your launching phase. Not just on your shop floor with machine learning and artificial intelligence. It is not when your products are ready, when your products or services are ready, Then you use artificial intelligence platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and so on to promote your product. No, you have to plan it internally, test it with your colleague, with your peers, with your stakeholder in the organization. Then if it is okay, if they are ready to buy what you are proposing, take it to the public there via internet. So planning your strategy before you launch and getting the product to its official launch date is only half of the battle. Think about your long-term strategic objective. I told you most of time for the first year you will succeed because people like what is new. When it is new, it drives what we call curiosity. People want to test it and see what it is like. Then if the after sales experience is bad, forget about the success of that product for the next 2 years or 3 years. If you go on internet and search about statistics regarding new product launch, 75 to 95% of new products failed after the first year. And the reason is what I am explaining here actually. So think about your long-term strategy and how your product will adapt over time to continue meeting customers' needs. We are in the technology field. We are on internet. And we all know that on internet, things are moving so fast. Regarding digital technology, particularly, what works today might not work tomorrow. Every day, we are having new application, new update. For those who are using WhatsApp, who are using Facebook, every single day, you have a new update of an existing technology. So when you are embracing technology as strategy to launch your new product, make sure you have tools, you have resources that will help you upgrade as technologies changes in the future. Otherwise, you might definitely be blocked in moving forward when your product is already in the market. So upgrade as technology moves forward, you have to upgrade also to continue meeting your customers' needs. Because when there is change in the environment, the customers' needs also change accordingly. And if your product's features and characteristics don't move, if you don't upgrade your product feature and characteristic to meet the new customer's needs, then you'll fail. The product will just stagnate and decline, then die. If your company isn't in the best position to launch and continue to support and optimize the product as needed, your company will fail behind. Your company will fall behind, I mean. So you have to put into place not only a team of sellers, but most importantly, you must have a sound business strategist that will help you to understand your market dynamics, market evolution with the time, and then customers dynamics, customers evolution with the time. Accordingly, you upgrade your product, you upgrade your services feature to continue meeting your customers and future customers' needs and expectations. Technology like social media, like mobile application, like search engine, websites, and so on, today help organizations not only to reach the right customer, but also to satisfy their needs and to listen, to continuously listening to what they have as grievances, what they have as problems. So by launching your product online, I resume, by launching your product online, first, you have to make sure it is a product that meets customer expectation and needs. Secondly, you build a sales funnel. In the sales funnel, you have a lead magnet, something that you give, or a promotion that you do to attract people towards your landing page. And on the landing page, you have description and characteristics of your product or services. On that landing page, you must have one and only one information regarding the product, only the product or the brand that you are putting for the first time on market, or that you are upgrading to meet the new customer expectation. Run ads to bring as much people as possible to your landing page. Then when they are on landing page, take them from there and wrap them with nice customers experience after, before, during, and after sales experience. Wrap them with service, wrap them with value added services that will help them be happy after they experience the sales for the first time. If this is done, then they will come for the second time. And when you are launching your new product, don't forget social media. It is the best platform where you can launch and succeed in your new product. And on social media, we've seen a lot of strategy that we can put together to create awareness about the product and then to bring people to the decision-making point. So thank you very much, sir. I am now open for the question. If any question, I am now open for the question. I think we are done for the presentation, and I am now open if there's any questions, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you. We do have a question from Prithvi G. Sir,
Yeah.
what will be the budget and a time scale for the digital marketing strategy?
Yeah, nice question. And in all my training, people keep on asking the same question: how much will I spend online so as to meet my my marketing objective? It depends. It depends of the size of your company. It depends on your business objective. What do you want to do on internet will define what you will spend as budget. I will take an example. Let's say we are a college. CMS is launching a new MBA, maybe a new executive MBA program. Okay, we want to run out on internet and bring people to register for that new program. We have to fix first. We set the objective of the program. This year, particularly, we want 50 students in the class, in this executive MBA class. From this point now, we will decide how much to spend. Because on internet, when you put money in your advertising, account, any ad account, maybe on Facebook, maybe on LinkedIn, maybe on Google, every single dollars you spend will depend on, first, the quality of the information. Quality here being quality of the design, and then the importance of the information, how your targeted audience is reacting to the information that you put on internet. So finally, there's no fixed budget that you will say, okay, for this organization, $10. For the other organization, it is $40. No, the budget you spend depends on your business objective. If your business objectives are large, are huge, then your budget will be huge budget also. But platform by platform, I will tell you, Facebook, minimum daily budget is $1. I don't know, $1 might be around 52 or 60 rupees, I don't know. This is minimum daily budget for Facebook. Then LinkedIn, minimum daily budget for LinkedIn is $10. So it will be like 600 rupees, something like that, $10. On Google, it depends on which ad you are running. If you are running YouTube ad, minimum daily budget is $4. If you are running a Google AdSense, display advertising, minimum daily budget is $5. So it varies from platforms to platform. and it varies also according to your business objective. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So we have one more question from Divya ma'am. Sir, could you please throw some light on the ill effects of digital marketing with respect to social media?
Yeah, sure. Social media is not only good for your brand or for business. Yes, of course, we have drawbacks on social media. If you don't design a sound strategy to develop your brand on social media, you will definitely fall into the drawbacks of that platform. And one of the ill effect of social media, most known across the world, is what we call bad buzz. Yes, I told you on the internet, in the 3.0 web that we have, web communication that we have today, everybody can upload anything on the internet without, without any investment. You are on Facebook, you can take any information and then put it on Facebook, and we cannot control the source of the information, the veracity of the information. We cannot control, we cannot verify, we cannot check. Now, just for example, say someone from your competitors uploads a video showing your products, showing the side effect of your products on maybe on users. It might be a fake video. We know what it's called deep fake today. People are making video that look so real, but it is fake. We'll make that kind of deep fake and then put it on social media and say, oh, see what my new Tata car is doing. Then it's just burning. You will see the car burning, but actually the car did not burn. And they will put the video on social media and share it. In something like 1 day or 3 days, you will get a lakh of shares on social media. That directly damage the image of your brand. And we know that brand image, reputation is one of the things that you have to control every time when you are dealing on internet. So this is the first and the biggest problem that people face on social media: bad news and bad buzz. Then you have security about data, your customers' personal data security. How do you secure your data online? Because if your database is not secure, then someone might break into your system and collect your customers' database. So you have to put into place a sound security system that will help you protect your customers' personal database. Another thing that we have on social media, it is the cost. Even though people say digital marketing approaches and strategies are cheapest marketing strategy that we have in the world, if your bidding strategy, if your selling approach is not well defined on social media on internet, you will end up spending a lot of money without return on your investment. So we have a lot of drawbacks that we can talk about when we are talking about social media. We have a lot of drawbacks, but most of drawbacks is security problem. We have issue with safeguarding and protecting our customer database. We have issue with bad buzz that can rise from anywhere. Anybody, everywhere, anywhere can create a content about our product or service or brand and then put it on social media. Negative content, of course, and then that will damage our reputation. So we have to control the reputation. We have to tackle our customer database with security, and then we have to control our budget to meet our return on investment all the time. Yeah, I think the question is answered.
Yes, sir. Yes. So the next question is from Dr. Rajesha. Sir, could you
Yeah.
please illustrate on major limitations in digital marketing?
Yeah. Limitation of digital marketing first is technology itself. Over the world, we have about seven, how do I call it in Indian numbers? But in our country here, it is 7 billion people around the world. But we have less than 40% of them connected on the internet. So this limit also is the first barrier of communication when we are using internet. There are places in the world where there's no electricity. So for those people who are in that kind of places, your marketing strategy will not work first. So the technology. Then, still in the technology, skills. There's limitation in terms of skills. If you are here in my country, the demand is so high, but the skills are not available. This is limitation. So up till now in my country, we have only 30% of the people who have access to the internet. And then digital marketing skills is owned by less than 2% of the population. So if a company in Cameroon want to develop a full digital marketing strategy, including platform development, application, and so on, most of the time we hire experts in Europe, US, even in India to do that. And it is costly. It's really, really costly at that time. This is second. Then on internet, as I said, one of the negative effect is the security. When you carry all your business to from physical point to the internet, make sure you face security issue. So you have to take into consideration that issue before you go on the internet. Seek how you will secure your customers' data. Seek how you will secure bank transaction online. How will you secure it? Because if you don't prepare for that before you launch your product or before you go on internet, I can guarantee that you will dramatically fail on internet. Then another issue that we face on internet is the integration. We have a lot of tools that we use for digital marketing. It is so huge that at times we find it difficult to integrate, to coordinate all our action online and align it with the strategy, with the original strategy of the company. You have, if we take only the example of social media, you have Facebook, LinkedIn, Zing, Pinterest, Snapchat, Instagram, so and so on. These are social media. And if you are a company that want to use all these social media as strategy, you have to plan well to coordinate your communication across these various social media. If we are dealing with email marketing, for example, you have a lot of platform or tools that you can use for your email marketing strategy. MailChimp, Sabacant, Simple Mail, MailJet, MailPro, MailerLite, all these are tools that you can use to create a sound email marketing strategy. But how will you select the perfect one? How will you adjust them? And how will you combine them to make a sound digital marketing strategy? This is a huge challenge for digital marketers. We have tools on internet that help us to synchronize communication from website to social media and to different applications, but also it is costly. So these are some
limitations.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So next question is from Pratiksha. Sir, what is the correct time to launch a product in a digital marketing?
Thank you. Timing, as I said, timing is one of the things that you must control when you are launching your product. The correct time depends on the product that you are launching. I will take, for example, back to school. If I have a product that is connected with back to school, I mean, I'm making notebook, for example, I'm a company making notebooks. Then I have to select my timing in such a way that when I launch my product, my buyers and distributors, they have time to make their stock, to buy for their stock, and then put it on their store and sell before back to school. If I'm manufacturing pens, notebooks, and I say, okay, my correct time is, let's say back to school is October. I say, okay, my correct time is October. I'm wrong. I'm definitely wrong, because at that time, people are already on the market. People are already focused on buying and going to the classroom. So I will do my launching before the back to school period, so as to raise awareness about the product. At that time, people have a peace of mind to listen to me. So the correct timing will depend on the product or service that you have. And when you are launching, you can create, specifically when it is a service, you can create that perfect time by creating an event that you will promote on social media, as I explained in the presentation, through teasing, through referral, through influencer marketing, and so on. Then drive people into the event and launch the product. So timing, there's no perfect timing that I will give and say, okay, for this kind of product, launch it at this particular point of time. No, it is related to the type of the product, and it is related to the environment. Yeah.
Yes, the next question is from Selvian. So what are the best ways to locally optimize my site?
What are the best way to locally optimize?
My site, website.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to optimize your website, first, from the design point, make sure your website is mobile responsive. What is a mobile responsive website? It is a website that we can open through any kind of device, be it a smartphone, a tablet, or a desktop or laptop. We must be able to open your website through any kind of device. This is the first and most important. Second, user experience design. What is this user experience design? It is designing your website from the user point of view, from the user end. What is good for you might not be good for the user. So instead of looking your website and saying, whoa, my website is nice, no, submit your website to your customers, to your potential buyers, and ask for their appreciation about the website, what they would like to see on your website. Design according to the user experience. Then, third, call to action. Put call to action at the visible places in your website. What is call to action? Call to action are buttons that you create to push a visitor to place or to display a particular action that you have defined before. Say, for example, download. This is an action. Register. This is an action. Request a free quotation. This is an action. So you have to design this button and put it in such a way that when someone visits your website, that person must see the button. But if you design your website, it's so nice, it is so good, but the visitor cannot take any action in the website, I can guarantee you that that website is useless for your business. Then locally, when you are promoting your website, make sure you have a lead magnet. A very good lead magnet will attract visitors to your website. Lead magnet is designed according to your target audience. You have to understand the needs of your target audience. Design a lead magnet. You will see lead magnet like free webinar, like free training, like free ebook, like 50% discount, okay? Buy one, get one free. These are strategies that we use on the internet to drive attention to our website. So lead magnet must have a value added for your potential customer. So by promoting your website locally, first, design, I mean, mobile responsiveness. Your website should be mobile responsive. Second, user experience design. Design your website from the user point of view. Second, call to action. Make sure you design and you put right call to action at the right places in your website. Then promote your website using a value-added lead magnet. Other strategies like SEO can be used also, or SEA, SEM, which are search engine marketing. So this kind of action and strategy that you carried out on search engine to reach targeted audience and bring them to your website. These are elements that we can put together to maximize awareness and drive traffic on our website. Thank you.
Okay, so the next question is from Vimala. Will these strategies be effective in all market types and places?
As I said, in the process, normally you start with your environment analysis. You have to analyze the environment and see the trend, what is happening. It is of no use displaying a digital marketing strategy in an environment where people are not digitally connected. It makes no sense. But when you analyze your environment and you make sure you understand that, yes, my targeted audience is on internet, people I'm looking for are using the digital technology, then you can start designing your digital marketing approach. But if your environment is not digital friendly, you must wait until the environment becomes digital friendly. This is first. So it depends on your environment. Secondly, when you analyze your environment, then set your business objectives. Why are you using digital marketing as a strategy? Is it because your customers are online, or just because you want to follow the trend? You want to be where your competitors are. Set your objective. From the objective, define target audience. From audience, now select the digital channels, because when you are setting your digital marketing strategy, it's not all the channels that you'll use online. You might be only focused on social media, and even on social media, maybe you are focused only on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, maybe. It depends on your target audience. So select your channels, then plan, make a sound plan. What will I do on the internet? How will I communicate? What are the tools that I will use for communication on internet? I have to plan all these things, and the budget. How much will it cost for me when I'm communicating on internet? So digital marketing strategy might not work for all products everywhere in the world. It depends on the environment. If the environment is not digital friendly, your strategy will definitely fail. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. So the next question is from Prithvi. Sir, not all are good at formulating strategies. So what can such people do, and whose help can they seek?
Yes, yes. At times when you are dealing on internet, it's not because you fail today that you will just abandon your strategy. You have a lot of way forwards when you are moving with your product or services online. You might you might seek the service or the expertise of a specialized person. I mean, a consultant, business consultant like me. Company comes to me from US. Companies come to me from France, even from India. I have a company from India that comes to me through a website, maybe that I will show here, through a website called Fiverr.com, where we deliver projects across the world. And then they ask for support. Sir, can you help me do this thing or that? So when you are planning your strategy, if you feel like you don't have all the elements, if you feel that you don't have all the tools, you don't master the technology, it is of no use of forcing yourself into doing it by yourself. Hire a specialized person, hire a specialist, and then that person will help you with a sound plan and then put it into implementation and follow up with the results. That will be better for your company and for your product, I mean, for your brand also. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. So anybody has a question, you can post in the chat window. So Mahesh sir has said that excellent presentation, Mr. Collins.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Mahesh sir, please don't forget to, I mean, the webinar was registered, right? I mean, recorded.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Then after you share the link to the participant and then make a screenshot of the participant for social media communication, because this, from here, we have to continue raising awareness about CMS. This is an opportunity, and I am happy to be I'm happy to be part of this opportunity. And I am here also to help improve our communication through social media. So if you share the link, then you share the screenshot of the presentation or even the participant, then that will help people maybe react. Some people also will ask for the next webinar, and I'm ready to do that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's been done, sir. We are doing it. Okay.
Good, man.
Yes, sir. I think we are done with the questions, sir. So, yes. Fine, sir. Respected speaker, I take this opportunity to thank you for taking out time out of your busy schedule and presenting this webinar. It was very informative. Thank you very much, Mr. Kohli. So it happens to be a Teachers' Day celebration here in India today. So happy Teachers' Day you as well, Mr. Colin.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah. And I would also like to thank our management, our director, Dr. Mahesh Kumar KR, and faculties for facilitating this wonderful and informative seminar. And all the attendees, thank you for your participation. I have sent you a feedback form link in the chat window. I request all of you to fill and submit it. So happy Teachers' Day, everyone. Have a nice day. Mahesh, sir. 2 minutes, sir. I'll just check.
Yeah.
1 minute, sir. Mahesh, sir, you are.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Colin, for your wonderful inputs. I think the participants would have got a rich experience of your corporate as well as academic. I can see the same vibration even today, and you have grown better. So all the best for your future ventures, and we are all here to support you. We would like to hear also some other time. So we'll see which way we can, because we have a digital technology with us, and hope we can connect like this. And maybe the students, if they're interested in your place, they can come to our college.
Yeah, sure.
I'll share the website with you. You can have a look at it. All the facilities we have, the best of facilities, and we have got a very good results, etc. And we are awarded from university also for that. So thank you very much for your time. We have taken a lot of your time, I think so. Your breakfast time also might have crossed. So thank you very much. Hope your family is doing good. And
Yeah,
I need
yes,
to
sir.
come back soon with some other occasion like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy Teachers Day, because we are celebrating here in India September 5th as Teachers Day. So
Yeah.
I take an opportunity to wish you also the happy Teachers Day. Thank you,
Thank you
Colin.
very
Anything?
much. Thank you, really, thank you. I'm really happy. Give me 1 minute. At the beginning, when we started, you said a lot of things about me, but you did not allow me to say anything about you, sir. And this is the opportunity for me, to all the participants of this webinar. Maestra is one of the best lecturers I've ever met all through my life. I've been in various universities everywhere in the world, but I've seen only one teacher with first lot of experience first, then lot of qualification. Up till now, I still ask myself, how is it possible for a single person to get all these qualifications? How is it possible? I'm trying to do it, but I still believe with your help, Maestra, we will achieve great things in the future. So thank you very much for the opportunity, and I'm ready, I'm available. Anytime you want to reach me, we are connected on WhatsApp, so you can discuss with me, and then I will just give you
Colin.
my availability.
I'm still a student.
Yeah.
I'm still a student.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Colin, very much. Thank you very much. I will send you the official letter and the video recording, other snapshots as you requested. I will share in the Facebook also. I'll send it to you also.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all
you,
the participants making it more successful. Thank you all. Yeah, we'll
Thank you.
take a leave. Have a wonderful day ahead. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.